Showing a delay from 3 minutes ago. What in the heck? It's live again now, I think. It's showing me that it's live. Hold on. Just want to make sure this is working right, because freaking Twitch has crashed. It crashed twice yesterday, and I'd prefer if it didn't crash any more times today. I just want to make sure I'm actually live before I do anything. I think it's good. Okay, I'm good. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but Twitch doesn't like me recently, apparently. Yeah, well, not you, but it. Okay, well, you can at least see that I am live, correct? Because I am not having all the luck with Twitch at the moment. Twitch is hating on the Dragon Age. But why though? We had such a successful Dragon Age Day stream. I will be talking about that for years to come, because that was one of the greatest streaming experiences I've ever had, was Dragon Age Day. Probably PlayStation. That could be. There's a part of me that wants to question why is there a butt emote, but I guess I'm not going to. And the PlayStation did, before the stream started today, the PlayStation did try to, did have to make me wait to go through an update, because that's why I didn't start on time today. And I also realized last night I actually put out my schedule for this week on the Discord. And at that point I was just like, well, what can you do? Sorry if I had to adjust my mic there. Alright, you're back. Welcome back, login. You missed it when the stream crashed. Oh wow, I flew way over the action there. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, bad strem. Bad strem indeed. Let's heal Vivian up while time is stopped. If I could turn back time. I definitely can't do a Cher voice. Alright, we good? We all good? Oh, there's a guy over here. Why are you over here? Oh, we're already onto the ogre wave. I just want to get rid of these guys so they're not bothering us while we're trying to fight the ogres. Because fighting all the bad guys with all the other bad guys still pummeling us is usually not my favorite idea. Yeah, right? Ogres. Ugh. Not a fan. Yeah, see, your crap top had a forced update when I turned it off last night, so I'm concerned about what that did. Ooh. When stuff like that happens. I'm just gonna, if Moira will put down her bow long enough to let me, I'm just gonna preemptively do a healing mist so that everybody will just be able to be healing as we're pummeling the ogre. We already used our supply cache. Isn't there one more wave after the ogre, I think? Emissaries are the worst in that one room, right? Well, at least only one of the ogres is attacking us at the moment. I'm decently okay. No! Emissary, why? No. Okay, we got the... Where are these guys coming from? I prefer not to have this rain on the parade. You know what, let's all just focus on the emissary and then no one has to fight the ogre until... Oh shit, they're already fighting the ogre. Why am I the only one in here fighting the emissary? Guys! Okay, Sarah's in here too. Thanks, Sarah. Sarah's got my back. Another emissary? The Genlocks look so different in this one. They really do. Although, is this how they looked in Dragon Age 2? I think? At least in the Legacy DLC? I kind of forget. And there goes Sarah. Weren't they in the Legacy DLC though? I thought they were. Yeah, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot of the time. Well, they were definitely Herlocks. There were locks in the base game of Dragon Age 2 as well. I can barely tell what's going on. There we go. No, not the emissary, the ogre. If we can kill the ogre, then we can finish this wave. No, the ogre. It's almost dead. Get it. Okay, we got the ogre.
Get to the emissary leader. Cut it down and they're done.
Alright, where's the emissary leader? Oh, emissary. What could be worse than an emissary? A bigger emissary. Jeez, this one's gonna be painful. There went Vic. There. Downhill. Oh shit. Hey! This is gonna be painful, isn't it? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Maybe Volta and Ren can kill all the things and I'll just stand over here in the shadows and not do anything? There wouldn't happen to be a supply cache nearby, would there? It's probably on the other side of this door that I can't access because I'm in combat still. Run away, run away. See, everybody died so close together. I see Cassandra poking out of the floor there. Do Volta and Ren have... Oh, Volta's got a single health point left. I don't even see where Ren is. I can't even see where Volta is. Oh wait, there she is. And then, oh, they both only have a single health point left. Fâché la vache. Indeed. I'm kinda curious to see if they're able to do anything. It doesn't seem like they are. Shoot, it really doesn't seem like they are. Just use it and run out to get your peeps up. Alright, well, where is everybody to start with? Because I see Cassandra. Okay, Vivian's right there, but there's a gang of Genlock on top of her. I'd prefer not. I might be able to get Sarah. Oh my gosh. Conveniently placed supply cache. If I can... Okay. If I can get Sarah up, this might work. Sarah, immediately take a potion. Potion. Be invisible for a second. Sarah, draw their attention over here, away from everybody else. Why aren't you? Sarah, where are you? Apparently Sarah can't go there. Sarah, why can't you go there? Okay, fine. What if I draw their attention over here? Then Sarah, get out of the corner and pick Vivian up. Get up! Get up, Bambi! Oh, Vivian's gonna die here again. Okay, stand by Sarah and get healed, Moira. Alright. Everybody. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. You're playing. You're getting the. You're at the dentist. Okay, I was confused there for a second, Martusman. Moira has gone through so many of these potions. Sarah, you don't happen to have your... No, she doesn't. We have made like on this thing. That was some nice Prince of the Forest voice there. I'm not sure what that meant. Why? No! That wasn't the potion I meant to take. Moira, just heal up to full health because you're gonna die. Oh my gosh, this Herlock emissary is the worst. That's not even the right emissary. Where is the emissary? Oh, get up, Bambi. I don't know why, that's just like been my phrase recently. We've already blown through all of the potions again. Moira has nothing. Shoot, Vivian was the one that had... Okay, Moira, live. Moira, you must live. Moira's not gonna live.
Inquisition down!
Oh dear. I'm gonna have to try to get Vivian back up. At least no one's in this room anymore. Okay, where is Sarah? She's over here. Hold on. No, Sarah's here. I see her now. Didn't want to do it if I couldn't find her. Cold vulnerability. I don't have any cold. Bad stram. Is it doing it again? Is the stream doing it again? No. Okay, hold on. Just want to make sure that the stream isn't about to die again. Yeah, not the mom voice. Shoot, I just really... Just... It's fine. It's fire resistant, but fire is all I have. If this thing could just never have a barrier, that's fine. But it's like constantly has a barrier. We've done like no damage to this thing ever. And there they go again, dying. Sarah, get back up. Walk it off, Cassandra, you're fine. Oh, that's right, everybody's like dying. Oh, Cassandra's gonna die again. This isn't going well. Sarah can freeze the emissary? Sarah, do your thing. That's the alpha, right? Yeah, that one's the alpha.
Let that emissary leader control the battle. This is our fight.
Yeah, Sarah. It's cold resistance, so Sarah has to be the one to freeze it. Too bad it doesn't last very long. I think Moira might have that ability too, but I don't have it like active. Oh, that's... I don't know if that's like a glitch or something, but apparently... So if the emissary puts like that fire thing on me while I'm actively controlling the character, it like insta-kills me, but it was just locked on Moira there while I'm controlling Sarah, and Moira didn't take any damage, it looked like. It's a glitch. If it like shows up, just like switch characters. So I noticed it happened to Cassandra too, and I thought maybe it was just because Cassandra had all her guard up. That was the wrong flask, dang it. Yay, helpful glitches. There we go. Freeze. Alright everyone, chill. Maybe I need to make some ice weapons for the deep roads. Moira, no! Oh wait, hold on. Don't control Moira because maybe she'll live. Oh, now Moira is dead. Okay, everybody up. Hold on, and put a barrier on Moira. Just, I don't think that's gonna help her any, but let's try. Yep, she didn't die. She didn't die, so that's good. Maybe I have to try to, maybe if I'm just controlling Vivian. There goes Sarah. Moira's almost dead too. No one seems to be paying attention to Vivian, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's pick Sarah back up. I think that's her right there. Yep, there. Where even is the emissary? Oh, it's been behind me this whole time? It's not focusing on me, so that's... Geez, Sarah, I just got you up. Okay, now this guy cares about me. And then... Shoot, I can't revive yet. Fine, maybe I'll do this the old-fashioned way. Get Sarah up. Sarah's still got some healing potions. Cass, you probably do too, don't you? Yeah, you do. Moira's the one who's out. I sincerely hope there's a camp nearby after this. Oh yeah, I've already forgot about my strategy here. Sarah needs to be freezing all the things after she uses her focus move. And then freeze. Tonight's forecast, it freezes out. I hope there's a camp after this. Oh, Viv. Stay alive. I need you. You knows how much I need you. Oh yeah, it's been forever since I've heard that song. That was I Need You by the Beatles. Remember, that was one of the songs they used in the movie Help. And this thing's gotta be almost dead by now, right? If Sarah can just... Hey Sarah, why don't you just throw at it too while you're at it? Because, you know, bees are nice.
It's dead.
Woo! We did the thing. Oh, we did the thing. And now we just gotta now we just gotta kill all these guys. Cause I wanna do waves after this. Did we do it? We did the okay, we did the thing. Okay. No more darkspawn, please. I'm going the right way, right? No, I'm going back out the wrong way. What is this? Oh. No, I want this. I'm going the wrong way. Go back. I never want to do that again. I'm gonna save as soon as I get to that camp. Don't worry. And also pick up this loot. Suppose it'd be too much, yeah. I was gonna say, I suppose it would be too much to hope that the supply cache is still there. Oh, that was an ordeal.
Legion's in your debt, Inquisitor.
Look at this, Ren. It's ancient. Maybe 1,000 years old. Any
I will
idea
definitely save.
why? This Tig is on top of a lyrium mine. According to the memories, the mine was destroyed by some unexplained disaster. The miners must have used this lift to reach the lower levels.
And now it's squatted by something bigger than a dragon.
If there is a titan causing earthquakes, it's down there.
I found this book with the emissary. The pages are mostly ruined, but a few are readable. See this line? I awoke to the singing stone. Our kingdom trembled at the Titan's hymn.
That reference to singing stone. I've been told that raw lyrium has a sound.
A hum. The mining cast follows it to find lyrium veins. They say it's the stone calling to them.
Perhaps it wasn't chance that the quakes destroyed lyrium mines. Is it possible the Darkspawn or their emissary...
Also, one thing I want to point out, it's very rare, like this I think might be the only time in the game
Doesn't mean they can't hear her.
that
Darkspawn live and die by
during a
the light.
dialogue the Inquisitor has the last line before more prompts show up, because it's almost always the Inquisitor has the first line, there's a response, sometimes there's a little bit of back and forth, but it's always the person they're talking to who has the last line before more dialogue prompts show up. But on that one line there, the one I did right before the one I just talked over, the Inquisitor ended that prompt and then another prompt showed up.
How can we be sure what the book says is true?
We shouldn't force connections that don't exist.
Perhaps this will change her mind. Look here. It's the royal seal of Orsic Garal.
King Orsak Garal? That book belonged to a paragon? Maybe you are onto something, Volta.
Of course you'd take a dead man's word over mine. Always the traditionalist.
Hey, challenging tradition lost you a cushy position in Orzammar.
I wonder what We Must Go Deeper is about. It's totally about the deep roads, right? Wink.
Does a king's book mean that much to you, Ren?
Paragons are the best of our people. They don't hand that title out to just anyone. Not even a king. Knowing it was Garal's book from the start would have saved us an argument.
The deep roads,
As if you'd ever
right?
avoid an argument.
We don't have time for this.
I agree. And to be clear, I was reassigned. When my superiors ordered me to remove an official record from the memories, I declined. We decided
You just
it
said
would
we
be
don't have
best
time
if
for
I
this, and here you are
shared
explaining it as if we have time for this.
instead of recording it.
If the Shaperate is willing to erase memories, what would prevent them from covering up the existence of Titans?
Why would they do that?
Because someone in power demanded it.
That record must have been important, to risk your position over it.
It was trivial, actually. A cousin of King Haramount discovered that her husband's ancestor had Carter connections. But the truth is the truth, no matter how political it may be.
The Shaperate can erase official records. Aren't the memories permanent?
Sometimes erasing records is standard procedure. If a dwarf becomes castless, they're struck from the memories. But I was asked to change the fact that someone important...
No, it's fine. I knew what you said.
Inconvenient.
No, I knew what you meant. Yeah, the dwarf is cute. Yep, Shaper Volta is cute. So I was asked to change the fact about something important found.
It takes courage to challenge authority.
I suppose you would know. Some believe the past is what we make it.
She's your favorite
Nothing
dwarf?
from ignoring mistakes.
We all know my favorite dwarf, but
Wise words.
Volta's up there.
Sorry,
Volta's
I
right
brought
up there with her.
The earthquakes are what matters. I don't know where this lift leads, but we're about to find out the hard way.
Make dwarves romanceable
Get
again,
ready.
right? Alright. So yeah, saving... Oh, there's an auto-save in progress. But did it really save, though? 102 hours put into this nightmare run. Favorite dwarf is Ogren, not as a romance, but as a party pal.
Brought down that emissary, Inquisitor? A thing of beauty.
Yeah, I appreciate Ogren a lot more than I used to. Alright. Let's make all the potions. Because we used up... Oh, shoot. We're out of rash finding now. Alright. Viv, you still have a decent amount and you can carry more of the healing potions. We're always out of rash find. Oops.
Everyone's lips. Even the Assembly has taken an interest. In his younger years, King Haramount would have greeted you personally, but he is too old now for such a journey.
Thanks for the insight, Shaper.
My pleasure, Inquisitor.
We'll speak another time.
I mean, we're literally going to be traveling together so we can speak all we want, but, you know. Haramount gonna die soon? I don't know. I mean, Origins kind of hinted that Haramount didn't live much longer after Origins, and this is already 10 years after Origins. So, I don't know, Haramount may not have much longer for this world. I don't even... Well, that's not true. I don't remember because I've never actually done it. I've never done a run with Balin yet as king. Oh, I don't have all these gears. All this Summerstone, and yet none of it is the gear that I need. Yeah, especially after doing the a Dwarven Noble Origin, I've still not done a Balin run. When Balin on your first run, not interested in Orzammar. I mean, supposedly supporting Balin as king makes the Orzammar section go faster, but it's still another... Instead of doing the provings, you have to do something else, if I remember right. See, I did the first time. His epilogue seemed like it was going to be okay, and then it wasn't. I kind of feel like that's how it goes regardless, whether it's Balin or Haramount. Man, I love the music in this DLC. It's the epitome of Dragon Age. Seems like it's going to be okay, and then it wasn't. Okay. You know what? For the sake of the stream, because I want to make sure this actually... Make sure this actually shows up. I just want to brighten it up just slightly, because otherwise it might not show up very well on stream.
There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming. Just stay close.
And let me know. I mean, that still looks pretty dark. Let me adjust it again. I'll just put it to max. Oh wow, that actually, I'm not even sure I like that. That just looks great. Just really fixing that. Maybe we'll do it like this. I guess that looks alright. Let's see, I'm missing a lot of chat here. You have to go convince Dace in the deep roads, if I remember right. Oh yeah. I watched somebody do the Balin route, but I have not done it myself. That's what I'm doing. And you're around, appreciate it. So freaking afraid of this the first time. I was freaking scared here in the first playthrough. Are you me? Well, I felt good about my choice for the castless doors, but then it got all, I need to get the anvil, and made me question all my choices. Alright, it looks good. Alright, I'm here. Thanks.
The deeper we go, the more oppressive it becomes.
Well,
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
I can feel it coming in
Let's get
tonight.
down again. Down again.
See, even Sarah gets the joke. Let's see, on my first game I chose golems, like having many golems. Oh, Sarah. Oh, this is gonna be difficult because I'm not gonna be able to see where all my party members are whenever they die. I'm going to do an evil choices run. You're much braver than I am, Maven. I don't think I could ever bring myself to do it. I tried once. Moira, actually, the first time I created her, was supposed to be the evil choices run for Inquisition, and then she smiled during one cutscene and I just melted.
Ren!
Not at all.
No!
I did the Darkspawn Chronicles, it was a lot of fun. Oh, I can't even bring myself to do the Darkspawn Chronicles. Man, the soulless thirst is real. Oh, but yeah, I could not. I watched you do the Darkspawn Chronicles. I don't know if I could make myself do that. I just love those characters too much. I can't make myself kill Ellie. And that's one of the reasons I can't do the the bad choices run, because I would have to kill Eliana there too. Oh, Maven, I know your soul is thirst. Oh, you know, she doesn't actually die, but that doesn't mean I don't try to kill her.
You deserved better.
They all die in some
You never
universe,
wanted this
but I
life.
don't want to be the one to.
He was a cobbler.
I don't
a
want to be
good
the one to pull the trigger.
He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
Yeah, I keep trying to reignite your soulless thirst, but then I start following so many people who I now realize are soulless antis. Well, so many people. Well, here's the thing: is like everybody should play the games the way they want to play, and that there's really no wrong way of playing. Like if you really like one character, then that's perfectly fine. That's the way you should do it. So like, even though I'm not particularly like into the whole soulless romance thing, I'm not gonna say like that's the wrong way to do it. I'm not gonna say you should never do it, because I have actually done it. I did a soulless romance once, and you know what? It was good. I definitely understand what the appeal is, especially with the way the story goes. But yeah, so like everybody who plays these games should play them the way they want to, and they are not wrong for playing the way they want to. So anybody who judges you for it are the ones who are doing it wrong, is the way I'm gonna say that. I hope that sounded correct, because I'm not good at saying things. Words are hard. I'm missing a lot of chat here. I had this part glitch and it got shot while this cutscene was going. That happens to me a lot. See, anti-Solus, but also enjoy talking about Solus. Oh dear. None will drag me to Soul of Hell in Hell, but inspiring character for art. Just come sit next to me. Fenhawk ruined me. I can't go back into Soul of Hell in Hell. Solus's angst appeals to me. Angst appeals to you, but aesthetically Fenris and Mailhawk are so much more my speed. They want the way they want to means he joined the Templars. Kill him. I didn't. I did not join the Templars actually. I always join the mages. But here's the thing: I had a friend who, kind of doesn't like to talk about her hawk simply because her hawk was a mage and she sided with the Templars. And I think it's kind of sad that you feel like you can't talk about these things. Like, if that's your canon choice, then it's like, it's just, see, that's the aspect of the fandom that I don't see very often, but it's definitely out there, where people judge on their choices. But you know what? I'm still gonna stand by what I said. You should play the games the way you want to play them, and you're not wrong for playing them that way. Even if it's not the most popular choice, there's no wrong way of playing these games. Let's see. They are hard, but you do good words. I try to do good words. I don't know if they are always good, but let's see. I try. Pro mage, but anti-Anders. I don't like the circles, but I realize something needs to happen to help them. I haven't yet, because I always have had Bethany. I've done one Templar run of. Actually, I've done 2 Templar runs of Dragon Age 2, and I did one mage, like Mage Hawk run. Not necessarily like siding with the mages, but I did one run where my Hawk was a mage, and I've done 2 runs where my Hawk sided with the Templars. They weren't the same run, but I have done it. Let's see, kill all the mages and it'll be fun. No more blood magic or exploding chantries, no possessions, no abominations. Easy. Had a rogue run, but I still can't bring myself to lock up mages. And it's the Mage Templar debate can go on forever. But
Ren was a good
yeah, there's
man. We'll honor his
like I said,
sacrifice.
no wrong way to play the game. If it was a wrong way to play, then the BioWare, I don't know. If there was a wrong way to play the game, then BioWare wouldn't put it in.
To their skin. Impossible to remove.
Like all these options are there for
Underneath.
you get to choose.
These are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
They're not from Orzammar. Look at their
They
crafts.
look
They're
like
not
any
even
dwarves I've
fine.
ever met.
Me neither. It just doesn't make sense. We've done nothing to them.
I'm gonna get off my soapbox for that at the moment, but
I won't
let's just
regret it.
continue on with the
We must
dragon
return.
aging in hand.
Trust Tonsha, Sauroka.
There are consequences to your actions, but Templars or mages so far it hasn't been made out to be a wrong choice, right?
I'll see this through, Ren. I promise. Anything standing between us
Alright.
and the Titan
And this is, I kind of explained this last time, but this is why I always do hack on first before moving on to the descent, because in hack on you get this ability, blocks projectiles, which is very helpful in the dwarves with machine gun Biancas. They're the okayest crafts I've ever seen. We're okayest streamer of them all, are we? Because I did not mean it like that. It just came out all wrong. I didn't mean it. Oh, is the audio doing the weird thing again? Hold on. I think, yeah, it's kind of doing that. I think that's the stream. That's not... I mean, it's sounding okay now, but I heard a little bit of like a pause. Yeah, and the buzzing, I know there's kind of a buzzing. I've been trying to see if I can fix that. I'm not entirely sure what's even causing it. Yeah, there goes the pausing again. I think I do know what is causing the buzzing, because it's probably because I have to have the mic so close to my mouth. But like if I don't have it close to my mouth, then you can't even hear it. Like, so this is what, like I've moved the mic. I don't even know if you can still hear me at this point. Okay. But I'm going to be a lot quieter, and then if I keep going with the fighting, I don't know if that's going to be drowning me out at all. Well, I guess maybe not. I don't know if the buzzing is because of the room that I'm in. Okay. Yeah, because I think just being too close to my actual face was causing the buzzing. I don't know, I'm kind of paranoid now, because now I'm sorry if there's like big long pauses in between where I'm talking, because I'm listening in my other ear. And I just want to kind of monitor my audios, because now I'm kind of paranoid about it now. But is there no buzzing the way it is right now? See, I did get a better headset recently. Um, it's not exclusively for the Xbox. It just has the Xbox colors. Like on the back of the box, it did say it worked with PS4 as well. Oh, and Broadzilla! Hello, Broadzilla! Oh, speaking of, here, Maven, could you give the Maven the shout out? And then, or no, Maven, could you give Broadzilla the shout out? I said that completely wrong, didn't I? And then I'm gonna shout you out. Does your Xbox not work with it? Yeah, yeah, Broadzilla, mine does work on both. I need to take my headphones out of my other ears so I can concentrate here. I still had it plugged in, and I could hear myself. And thank you, Maven, for doing the shout out. Cutting out again. Louise, as soon as I took my headpiece out, it started cutting out. I don't know, that might just be my Xbox, that might just be my PlayStation being all weird. Was this the bridge where you start finding the stuff for the Nug King? I forget. In and out a lot for my voice? Jeez. Audio, why do you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta play a brother like this? Here, hold on, I'm gonna test something. So this is me putting my finger close to the mic. Yeah, that buzzed it. So maybe I do just need to not talk too close to the mic. That's frustrating. That's totally the PlayStation thing, because it's definitely not the mic itself. It's definitely not Twitch, because I've done it like streaming directly from my laptop and it doesn't do that. So it's definitely the PlayStation. That's the thing too, is like not only like I have to finish the Nightmare run on the PlayStation. There's no way around that, but then I have to do at least one more run of Inquisition on stream for the PlayStation, because at some point I'm gonna have to do a trial run. I'm planning on doing that after I do the Nightmare runs of Origins and Dragon Age 2, which also not really looking forward to, but we'll cross the bridge when we get there. I say as I cross a bridge onto the game. Oh, a gear. I need it. I don't think this is the bridge where you start learning about the Nug King. One of them there's a thing. Because we got the cheese wheel. That was like the first step to get the Nug King. You can do it.
This is like the Wall of Memories in Orzammar, but ancient. Very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Bertal. I believe it means revered defenders.
What needs to be protected all the way down here?
May have the answers we need.
No. Oh, is it? It hasn't officially crashed on my end, but I did see that it like was stuck in the dialogue there. But now it's jumped back to the pause menu. Is it okay? Are we good? Okay, I saw that. That happened because I have it open on my laptop as I'm streaming, so I saw that it definitely did just die there for a second, but it didn't crash completely, which is okay, I guess. Not great. Man, this guy. Okay, now he cares. I was about to say this guy just didn't care about anything, and then he made a big rock appear. You have advertisement in the corner of your screen. That's funny. I actually have it in the corner of my screen too. That's weird. It got stuck there. I think what happened with mine was because I originally was I was originally hosting Caitlin Perry, and oops, I died. And then ow, I died again. Yeah, Twitch is a little broken at the moment, I think. And when when I was hosting and I went to my channel, it started playing the advertisement, but then I unhosted during the advertisement so I could rename my stream. Wow, everything is... Holy crap, we already went through all our potions. What even is happening? I just wanted to get all the gears, man. Ow. Oh, dang it, it's only me. Alright, who can I pick up without dying the most? It's like everybody is just right there. I suppose, who's over here? Is this Cassandra? Yeah. So it's gonna have to be you, Cassandra. Okay, let me see. I can probably get Vivian now. And Sarah. Oh wait, Vivian's got her. Okay, not as terrible as it could have been. Are there supply caches down here? Because this is not gonna be good. If we just keep going through all our potions like this. Man, this stream looks blurry as all heck. So I didn't even realize I was controlling Sarah there for a second. Thought I was still controlling Moira, and I was wondering why her moves weren't doing what I thought they were. Oh, Broadzilla, thank you for that host. Looks like only 2 more to go. 1 more to go. Did we get it? Nope, not yet. Thought I was hosting, but I guess not. You know, Twitch has been doing a weird thing with hosting recently where it's like I'll tell it to host and then like 10 minutes later the host just ends for no reason and I have to rehost. So I don't know what's going on with that. Oh wait, Moira can't level up because she's max level. But Sarah can. There we go. They're back. Welcome back, man. We just got everybody else level to the highest level it can be. You know what? Viv, I'm gonna give you a nice move. It's not gonna do much good, but it might do some. Alright. And I gotta loot all this stuff because there's a lot of good gears down here that I'll need. Like this one. This place is gear central. Oh, and charity bits. Maven. That's... I didn't even realize that was a thing that was going on. See, $5,564 total raise for district relief, or direct relief. 15 days to show your support. Cheer and include #charity. You're living for that promotion right now? I didn't even know that was going on. Let's see. Where am I? Okay, that's where I am. Like the snowflake, right? All the snowflakes. Doesn't work on mobile as far as you know. Well, like I said, I wasn't aware that this was going on, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it worked on mobile or not. Any more gears? It really grinds my gears when I can't find all the gears I want. 'Twas an email. Ah, that makes sense. I haven't checked my email in a long time. Okay, I think I've got all the gears that are here. On login 2 with the charities. All the charities. Cheered a bunch before the charities. It's alright, Broadzilla. There we go. I can't figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go. Gears are like the shards, I just can't do it. I'm totally going backwards again. Okay, hold on. Tag that. That's where I need to be. On Broadzilla with the charity bits. So many charity bits. All the charity bits. Okay, that's the doorway I need to go through. I couldn't find it for the life of me for some reason. They give a donation to the cheers, but the streamers still get the bits, so good. Oh, that's actually a great idea. So it supports charity and the streamers. That's cool. I'm gonna have to get on that too.
I can feel it.
Everybody wins. Oh, I think this is the Nug King Bridge, right? No. One of these is the Nug King Bridge. Oh, this is just the one that explodes.
That wasn't a quake. Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it. There, that ledge. We can reach it if we're careful.
There's a stone to mark the Nug King Bridge. Oh, that's right, there is a stone. Because you have to read something for the codex, right? Okay, and real talk, one of my biggest fears in the world is heights. So, getting close to the edge kind of, like, no matter what, like, even if it doesn't sound like I'm reacting on stream, like my legs tense up every time I have to get a character really close to an edge like that. Like, some of the ones, like, if I'm just, like, really high up in Priest de Leon or the Exalted Plains, it doesn't bother me, but ones where you can't even see the bottom, those are the ones that really get me. Like, if I can see where my character is going to land, it doesn't bother me nearly as much. But yeah, I'm terrified of heights. I do not like it.
Look there, more ancient carvings.
Aye, but these seem to be about a titan. It shapes the stone. It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
And within you and without you.
Wouldn't something that can sculpt the world have to be rather enormous?
It is called a titan.
See. Would not bother me, but if it was all darkness, I would not like it. Yeah. Coffee time be lurking. Right, coffee time is always a good time, Maven. You do what you need to do, and now you need to listen to the Beatles. That is always a good idea to listen to the Beatles. That's the second Beatles song I've sung in the stream too, because I did the I Need You earlier too. That you don't realize how much I need you. I almost quit the original Kingdom Hearts game because of the Chernobog battle. See, I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts. I remember I watched I've seen Broadzilla stream a few Kingdom Hearts streams, and I've watched Jinxie Rose also did a few Kingdom Hearts streams. But I've never actually played them myself, and I don't really know too much about them.
More memories, more Shabratol. We must be getting close to a titan. Your theory about the source of the quakes is looking more
Man,
like
Moira's head keeps
But if
snapping
this
in
is
weird
true,
directions.
How could it be missing from the memories?
It happened
of
in the
Orzammar?
previous
Why
cutscene
would
too.
someone erase such an integral part of our history?
Let's answer that after we stop the earthquakes.
The rhythm is louder than ever. We're close.
Alright, let's keep going. Deeper and deeper we must go. Okay, fair warning. The stream may crash here. It won't be necessarily Twitch's fault. Oh, Maven, so many bits for charity. Maven, that's amazing. You're fighting a character from Fantasia and you are floating in the air surrounded by pitch black. Ooh, that would definitely not be great for me. I really do need to make a hype command as well. But I do want to say, fair warning, the game might crash here. And not necessarily Twitch might not, well, it'll probably cause Twitch to crash. But when I go through this area, sometimes the PlayStation crashes. I don't know if that happens with other consoles, but just a fair warning, that might happen when we're going through here. I think it actually did happen last time I streamed The Descent.
That stuff.
All these lyrium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Shabratol must mine lyrium somewhere. Their weapons and armor are laced with it.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
Alright, his part is evil indeed. Although I really do... This reminds me a lot of the Deep Roads in Dragon Age 2 with the lyrium veins that look like actual veins, like blood veins. And then the Titan also really reminded me of the Rock Wraith boss in Dragon Age 2. Which I'm kind of wondering if there's so much about... I think Dragon Age 2 is going to be a lot more important than Dragon Age 4. I mean, just simply based on the red lyrium idol, but also I feel like this is building up to Dragon Age 4 as well with the with the Titans and the Lyrium. And I think Dragon Age 2, there's going to be some connection with the Tig, or the Idol, or something. The Rock Raids, anything. But I feel like there's going to be a lot more to it that's going to be revealed in Dragon Age 4. I hope I'm right. That's just pure speculation and wishful thinking. But it would make sense though, right? I mean, they showed that Red Lyrium Idol so prominently in the trailer for Dragon Age 4. And the Dragon Age 4 hype train continues. It would make sense. Especially, there was something, I was piecing it together as I was playing Inquisition on my own before I was really like actively in the fandom, just like on my first couple playthroughs. And I was starting to make connections with Mythal and Andraste, how they both kind of have the same headpiece. And then Meredith also has that headpiece that's meant to be like Andraste. And then Mythal has the same headpiece. And all the statues of Mythal. But even going back to like Dragon Age Origins, in the Dalish Origin, when they find the statue that the Warden speculates is Mythal, like it even had that same like spike on the headpiece, I think. Whoa, game, be careful, game. I would prefer if you don't stream. Yeah, Meredith makes sense because the Templars are part of the Chantry. Right, I'm just saying that I never like fully made that connection before. But Mythal and Andraste thing is interesting. Yeah. I think there is more to it. There's some connection between Mythal and Andraste. If they're not the same person, then I think there's a definite connection. Alright. Where am my loot at?
They built this to stop us. There must be some way to get through.
Oh, there's a loot. Let's see. And then Chardon and Solus. Yeah, exactly. I need to read all the things related to Dragon Age. I really do too. Hey, Anna Meme. Great to see you again. Thank you for coming by. Doing more Dragon Age. Oh. I assume that would be painful if the game... Did anybody else see that rock that just like lifted off into space? The rock was just like, I must go, my people need me. Where my loot at? From the front to the back. Hey, are you feeling it? I can't even read it from the PlayStation stream because it's so broken up. Where my loot at? From the front to the back. Hey, are you feeling that? Put your hand up. Right?
You said we're beneath the deep roads. Do you think anyone besides the Charbretol has traveled?
Yeah, there's so much like Solus and Chardon. There's also something I've been meaning to look into it, but I was also thinking about if there's any connection to like the old gods. Is there a bear down here? Okay, that's not a bear. That's just a really disturbing looking rhino thing. 90s, gotta love 90s R&B. Where my girl's at by 702. What I was saying, I want to try to look into it. I've been meaning to, but were there 7 old gods, I think? Because that was one of the connections in that like teaser image, where there's like there've been 5 blights, and then there are 7 rings on that like they called it a tambourine. There were 5 like little bulbs on the tambourine, and then 5 of them were dark, which means which represents the 5 blights that have already happened. And then 2 of them were still there, which means there are 2 blights that can still possibly happen, or there are 2 old gods that still live. So I was wondering, is there any connection to the elven gods there? Which I know the old gods, they're the original Teventer Magisters who tried to breach the Golden City and became the Darkspawn. They became the Darkspawn of old. And then I was trying to think, how many elven... Like, this could be just like me trying to make connections where there aren't any, but how many elven gods were there? Because I know there's Mythal, obviously, and there's Fen'Harel, but then there's Dirthamin, there's Elgar'nan, there's Gillenan. I think there's more than that. 9? Okay, so then that is probably just me trying to make connections where there aren't any, if there are 9 elven gods. And then there's, yeah, because then there's also Yune. The other ones are even called. It's hard to memorize all those names. And there's one, I can never remember how it's pronounced. I can almost see the way it's spelled, but it's the Hearthmaster one. I only really know that one because my other elven Inquisitor from this game has the Valislin Siles, right, Siles. Yeah, my Evelyn character has the Siles, the Valislin, and Moira has the Mythal Valis. Oh, I think I don't know, I might have actually glitched her back on to the solid ground before it actually registered her taking damage. Siles is how it's pronounced. Okay. Siles. I wasn't sure if it was Siles or Siles. I always thought it was Siles, but who knows? I don't think that one's ever been said aloud in the game. Like, how many of the elven gods have been said aloud in the game? Like, Mythal and Fen'Harel, obviously. Elgar'nan's been said aloud a few times. Gillenan, they said Gillenan in Jaws of Hakon. And again, can we trust pronunciations? Oh, that is true. Meryl does say Fen'Harel and not Fen'Harel. What was the other, like, really funny inconsistency? And Maven kept bringing it up in her streams when she was doing Origins. There was another Arlathan and Arlathan, I think it was. Eluvian. Eluvian. Yeah. Of course, the other fantastic pronunciation, although this isn't the game's fault, it was just the way we keep saying it, was Philandrous. Andrastian. Andaran Atishan, I think, is also pronounced differently in Origins versus Inquisitor. Yeah, Philandrous. There's only one way to pronounce Philandrous, and it's Philandrous. I don't think we're even spelling it correctly, because isn't it like Philandaris? I think is like the actual spelling, and we just keep saying Philandrous. Well, I think it's Philandaris in the actual game. Yeah, but yeah, there is a lot of inconsistencies with Dalish pronunciations in the game. You're gonna choke on the breakfast. Don't, Maven, please don't choke. I don't know what I would do without you, Maven. Yes, Maven, please don't die. Cast revive. Yeah, people pronounce things differently in the non-game world too. Yeah, you know. You know. You have tomato, tomato, Arlathan, Arlathan. You know, all the same. You know, some people say sorry like sorry, some people say sorry like sorry. Accents are different, things like that. It's all the same. Grabbing that serpent stone. Maybe they say since the Daedalus are nomadic, they have different dialects. They could say that. You know, I was trying to think. I think I might have brought this up in the last stream I did, but all the like Dragon Age 2 tries to say that there's like a big difference between the Ferelden accent and the Free Marcher accent, but I don't know. That one I don't really see, because especially with a lot of the other accents are so very distinct. Like, Orlesians are French, the Starkhavens have Scottish accents. Oh, game, calm down, please. Don't crash.
These creatures
Like,
aren't
whenever it
just-
hesitates like that, I get a little
They
scared.
need to survive.
Yeah, the Antevans have Spanish accents, but then the Ferelden and Free Marcher accents are so very similar. Like, I don't even think there is like much of a different dialect. Game, please. At least that's what I reasoned when they were different, right? And then let's also not forget that Meryl had like an American accent in Origins, and then no, she had a Welsh accent in Dragon Age 2. Yeah, see the difference over here. Yeah, Origins especially had a lot of different pronunciations than Inquisition. And then some pronunciations in Dragon Age 2 changed, and then they changed again in Inquisition. When did elves stop wearing shoes? Exactly. We must make a sacrifice to the PlayStation gods. Now I'm trying to think what some of the PlayStation gods would be like. The Elven gods, where it's like 9 PlayStation gods. They'd all have to be like things from PlayStation exclusive games. Like, was Crash Bandicoot a PlayStation exclusive? I didn't have a PlayStation growing up, so I mean I really only had I had the NES growing up, and then I also had the original Xbox. No, Moira, no. How am I supposed to get this without falling? The way Vivian got it. Didn't realize Solus did not have shoes until recently. His little feetsies must have gotten so cold in Haven. I know, right? Moira, how did you get down there, and how do you get back up? Moira, you just live down here now. I'll try to glitch her back up. Or no, Jason from Heavy Rain. The Jason!
We could learn from them.
We have no choice. It's the only
Let's
way
see,
to
Solus has
balance.
magic feet, he's okay. Jumped off so many cliffs by accident. Got me on the phone for half an hour. Oh, that's good. It's good to talk to your mother, though. Because he's a magic man. No! Oh, I thought you lost the stream. The stream has been kind of hiccuping a lot. And Moira still lives down here. I gotta glitch her back up. Hello, Ellie! How goes falling off cliffs? Well, we finally glitched Moira back up, because she had fallen off a cliff and fallen to a game, please don't. Yes, Moira fell to a ledge below there and we couldn't get her back up. But she finally glitched back up. Not to my mother. Well, it is always still good to keep in contact with the family. How's it going? We're trucking along. We're completely out of potions, which isn't good. completely out of the base potions, which is not great. So that's why Sarah and Vivian are bleeding to death. Alright.
Nothing like these dwarves is mentioned anywhere in the memories.
Oh good, a
If I had been
supply
prepared,
cache.
Ren might still be alive.
Hold on.
It's easy to blame ourselves when we lose a friend, Volta. But it's not your fault.
I was so focused on the Titan. I didn't consider what else could be down here.
Oh, like within like milliseconds of me picking up that supply cache, someone took a potion. Even though they've got their healing potions on Vivian, I've got my eye on you. I know it was you. No potions challenge. Wouldn't make it very far in a no potions challenge. Missed the healing spells. I know. I missed the healing spells too. I miss Bethany. She was the best healer. Definitely the best healer definitely was not Anders. Oh jeez, Sarah. Hold on. There. Sarah was getting pummeled by those archer dudes. Yeah, those bolters. Oh, good thing we got that supply cache because we would not last. Poor Sarah to die by arrow. To die by repeated lyrium blast. So weird, you also missed the injury system? Okay, so I don't know how this is even possible, but I somehow just realized I've never noticed that the injury system was gone in Inquisition. I don't know how, but I totally missed that somehow. Like, it's obvious because you don't have injury kits in this one, and it doesn't even give you, like, injury readings, but you know, you're totally right. There's no injuries. There's no injury kit system in this thing. Injuries were cool, like broken bone, bloody cough, and they could still fight. Or it was also funny, like every time I went into the deep roads, there would always be that one character I wouldn't give all the injury kits to. It was usually Alistair or Ogren. So like by the end of it they have like 5 different injuries. Yeah, oh, and the gifts. Yeah, I missed the gifts too. If you didn't heal them completely, they'd say something about it. Yeah. Alistair's little "I'm almost dying" quotes were the best, though. It's like, is that my blood? I think I'm going to lie down for a bit. Yeah, I miss all the gift giving too. I still remember, like, if I can ever figure out how to make my alerts work with sound, I want to make like a failure one that has the audio clip from Origins of Leliana saying that, "Oh look, my bruises form a pretty pattern." Hate that you can't carry all the potions, right? When you flip through the flowers, do this, do that. Oh, when you flip through all the followers, do this, do that. Yeah, or yeah, just like when you go to another follower and Sarah's just like, huh? Cassandra's just like, I'm here. And Vivian's like, darling. All those things. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is where the game normally crashes for me. It's usually where there's waves. So, crash could be imminent, just a heads up. Hopefully, like, if it does crash, I might have to completely restart my PlayStation. And I'm sorry. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But it's usually this area with all the waves. Oh, jeez. I didn't even see it. I was looking at this angle and it looks like it's just a straight path in front of me, but apparently not. The Moira just drowned. In my defense, it looked like a path from the way the camera was positioned. But yeah, I totally just walked Moira off a cliff, and I'm also going the wrong way. Waves and sea in this game look amazing. They really do. Like, Storm Coast isn't one of my favorite maps, but I do appreciate it aesthetically. Like, all of these maps, even if I don't particularly care for the missions that they go through, all the different maps are aesthetically pleasing, except for maybe the Fallow Mire, which... Did it crash? It might have crashed. I mean, it went into a loading screen, which never actually happened last time. Which DLC is this? This is the Descent DLC. Crashed one. So this isn't how it happened every other time it's crashed. I think it died too. But I think, because this is strange, because it's never crashed and gone into a loading screen. It's usually crashed and then like the PlayStation screen shows up and says like error something something. Alright. I think my audio will still be going, but I'm going to go to the... Okay, yeah, only microphone is broadcasting at the moment. I'm going to quit the... I'm going to close the game.